Coffee is one of those things that so many people can't imagine life without. But did you know it's not just about the flavor or the energy boost? Recent research has uncovered some incredible health benefits of coffee that go beyond just waking us up in the morning. Once seen as a guilty pleasure, coffee has come into a new light in the scientific world, packed with compounds that can actually support and even improve our health. Let's break it down. First up, let's talk about caffeine, that magic ingredient giving us energy. Caffeine does more than just shake off sleepiness. It blocks receptors in the brain that make us feel tired. This, in turn, keeps us sharp, helps us focus, and even boosts reaction time. But caffeine is just one part of the story. Coffee also contains powerful antioxidants like chlorogenic acid and polyphenols. Antioxidants help fight off oxidative stress. Basically, they keep our cells safe from damage caused by free radicals, which are like tiny invaders that can lead to inflammation and a bunch of health problems. There's even more in coffee than meets the eye. Take diterpenes, for example. These are compounds found mostly in unfiltered coffee, like French press or espresso, and they come with their own benefits. Studies show they have anti-inflammatory and potentially anti-cancer properties. However, they can also raise cholesterol. So if that's something you're watching, filtered coffee might be the better choice. Now, if you're a coffee lover, here's some great news. Coffee has serious benefits for brain health. Research suggests that people who drink coffee regularly may have a lower risk of developing Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases. Coffee's antioxidants and caffeine appear to protect neurons in the brain, possibly delaying cognitive decline. And it's not just about long-term protection. Coffee also keeps us mentally sharp in the here and now, helping us focus and stay alert throughout the day. Let's not overlook coffee's effects on blood sugar either. Type 2 diabetes is one of the most common health concerns worldwide, and it turns out coffee might help with that too. Studies show that coffee drinkers have a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Coffee appears to improve insulin sensitivity and even boost our metabolism. Those antioxidants we mentioned earlier, they also help slow down the absorption of glucose, which keeps blood sugar levels more stable. Now let's move on to liver health. The liver works hard to filter out toxins, and it's especially vulnerable to inflammation and disease. But regular coffee drinkers have been shown to have a lower risk of liver diseases, including fibrosis, cirrhosis, and even liver cancer. In fact, people who drink 3 or more cups of coffee daily have a significantly lower risk of developing these liver conditions. Coffee reduces inflammation in the liver and even helps keep liver enzymes in check, making it one of the best things you can drink for liver protection. Coffee also has some surprising effects on heart health. While drinking a lot of coffee might cause a temporary rise in blood pressure, studies show that moderate consumption, around 2 to 3 cups per day, is linked to a lower risk of heart disease and stroke. The antioxidants in coffee support the lining of blood vessels, reducing inflammation and supporting overall heart health. And that brings us to another impressive benefit: cancer prevention. Certain types of cancer, including liver, endometrial, and even some prostate cancers, appear to be less common in coffee drinkers. Coffee's antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties help protect cells from damage and may even reduce the risk of cancer. This is one of the most exciting areas of coffee research, though it's still developing. Here's something else coffee lovers can appreciate. Coffee may even help us live longer. Several studies have shown that people who drink coffee have a reduced risk of dying from various causes, including heart disease, stroke, and chronic respiratory diseases. The New England Journal of Medicine reported that coffee drinkers, those who enjoy about 3 to 4 cups a day, have a lower risk of death overall. So enjoying your daily brew might actually give you a bit of an edge when it comes to longevity. If you're someone who likes to stay active, coffee also offers some impressive benefits for exercise and physical performance. Caffeine increases adrenaline levels, giving us that extra push to keep going, which is why coffee is a popular pre-workout drink. It can improve endurance and even strength, helping us get more out of our workouts. On top of all that, coffee also has some mood-boosting effects. People who drink coffee regularly tend to have lower rates of depression and might even be less likely to struggle with mental health issues. The reason? Coffee affects dopamine and serotonin, chemicals in the brain that make us feel good. This effect might even contribute to a lower risk of suicide among coffee drinkers, making coffee not only a pick-me-up, but also a potential ally for mental well-being. So how do we get the most out of coffee's health benefits? According to research, the optimal amount seems to be about 3 to 4 cups a day. This range offers the most benefits with minimal side effects for most people, though everyone's tolerance for caffeine is a bit different. Generally, it's best to keep caffeine intake below 400 milligrams per day, as going over this can lead to issues like jitters, digestive discomfort, or disrupted sleep. The type of coffee you drink also matters. Brewed coffee, like pour-over or drip coffee, is the most researched and offers the full range of benefits. However, if you're watching your cholesterol, filtered coffee is a good option because it removes diterpenes, which can raise cholesterol levels. Then there's the choice between dark roast and light roast. Dark roast coffee is lower in acidity and may be gentler on the stomach, while light roast coffee has more chlorogenic acid, which could help with blood sugar regulation and inflammation. Both are beneficial, so you can choose based on what tastes best to you. And what if you're sensitive to caffeine? Decaf coffee still has a lot to offer. Decaf retains most of coffee's antioxidants so you're still getting many of the same health benefits without the stimulating effects of caffeine. Just make sure to choose a brand that uses a natural decaffeination process, like the Swiss water process, to avoid added chemicals. Some people prefer cold brew coffee, and there are benefits there too. Cold brew has a lower acidity than hot brewed coffee, making it a good choice if you have acid reflux or digestive issues. Espresso is also fine, but since it's highly concentrated, keep an eye on total caffeine intake if you're drinking multiple shots. To maximize coffee's health benefits, skip the sugary syrups and creamers. Adding sugar and high-fat creamers can add extra calories, which counteracts the health benefits. If you like your coffee creamy, low-fat milk or unsweetened almond milk are good options without adding extra sugars or fats. When it comes to timing, having coffee earlier in the day is generally a good idea, especially if you're sensitive to caffeine. Since caffeine can stay in your system for about 5 to 6 hours, drinking it too late can interfere with sleep. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Coffee has a mild diuretic effect, so balance it out with water throughout the day. If you're looking to boost your workout, try having coffee about 30 to 60 minutes before you start exercising. This timing allows caffeine levels to peak, giving you the most energy and endurance benefits during your workout. And lastly, be mindful of your own tolerance. Some people are more sensitive to caffeine than others, so if you're feeling jittery or having trouble sleeping, try cutting back to find the right balance for you. So, in short, coffee does a lot more than just give us a morning buzz. It can help protect our brains, support liver health, reduce the risk of serious diseases, and even potentially extend our lives. Whether it's regular or decaf, black or cold brew, coffee has earned its place as more than just a beverage. It's a source of wellness in a cup. So go ahead, enjoy that coffee, knowing that it's doing some real work behind the scenes.